I love Arc Raiders. From the gameplay to the aesthetic, they've really hit the nail on the head with this one. And the public seems to agree with me. The game just peaked at over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam alone. Mind you, this is not a free game. However, behind all the success, fun and danger in the Rust Belt, there seems to be one huge underlying issue a lot of you may not be aware of. Good game, but getting sick of being asked to pay for a game just to be bombarded with skins that cost half the game. Disappointing monetization practices in a $40 game. The cosmetic prices is complete ass. So why have we not heard more about this? Are Embark greedy? Is Arc's monetization really that bad, and can it possibly kill the hype? In today's video we will find out. But first, please subscribe for more analytical The Finals and Arc Raiders content. I got some pretty interesting data in this video, and some absolutely huge stuff in the works that you don't wanna miss. Anyway, let's begin. Now, some of you may have watched my video, where I reacted to and roasted some negative The Finals Steam reviews. And I thought about trying out something similar with Arc Raiders, now that the game is here. Because it's such a fire game, what is there to hate about it really? What I didn't expect though, is the sheer number of reviews complaining about monetization, and how expensive the cosmetics are. Let's look at a few more before we pinpoint the exact issues we are dealing with. It honestly feels like Embark Studios forgot they are charging money for this game. The monetization is so aggressive it makes free-to-play titles look generous. I'm just tired of being asked to pay an upfront cost just to be dimed more when I play. This game is monetized like a free-to-play game. Applying regional pricing on some regions and leaving out the ones where price adjustments are most needed is a shitty move. So the main issues seem to be the aggressive monetization model, cosmetics are too expensive, and no proper regional pricing. Let's look into it. The game costs $40 as is, and $60 for the deluxe edition. Even having an item shop considering that fact feels a bit odd, as this kind of monetization is more or less the standard for free-to-play games. Of course, it's just a cosmetics shop, and the items provide no in-game advantage, unlike other shittier extraction shooters. You really don't need to buy anything, but still, having this pushed in our faces in a premium game just feels a bit off-putting. Furthermore, there are already multiple bundles that cost 2400 Raider tokens, which is worth half the game. And I'm gonna state a personal opinion here, but for $20, those skins seem very generic. Like, compared to what the Finals gives you for $20, it's a night and day difference. And I understand this may be deliberate, so it fits the aesthetic of Arc, and it would look super out of place having some goth Igor running around and looting. But as they are, I agree that the cosmetics in this game are underwhelming, and as of now I personally wouldn't be spending money on them. I'm curious to know what you think though. Anyway, how does Embark fit into the whole situation? Perhaps they were pressured into choosing this store model, because they were afraid they aren't gonna make enough money through sales alone. To find out, let's estimate roughly how much money Arc Raiders sales made. In SteamDB there is an owner estimations tab. Let's take the lower number and let's say all of these people only bought the standard edition of the game. Again, we are making very rough estimations here. Now, when we multiply the calculator, you can see that this is a lot of money. And again, that's if they only bought the standard edition on Steam. Now, mind you, the game sells on a plethora of other platforms as well. And even on the site itself, it says the numbers are inaccurate. But I think this is enough for us to believe that there is absolutely no way Arc Raiders isn't making a crap ton of money, considering how successful it is. I mean, at the time of writing this, the game is literally the top 1 best-selling game on Steam. Anyway, let's talk about the regional prices thing, as it seems like something that would suck for many people worldwide. As the review said, regionally adjusted pricing is only available on some regions and not for the others. Embark themselves made a statement a while back, as they added the regional prices to the pre-orders and stated which exact regions this applies to. As far as I'm aware, nothing more has been said on the matter, which sucks for one main reason. You know, some places around the world have much lower salaries and other problems that would make a $40 game unaffordable. Even here in Bulgaria, 40 bucks is quite expensive, and I've had multiple friends tell me they would have 100% bought the game if it was cheaper, but there are obviously places in the world where it's so much worse. So it just feels super unfair to gatekeep the game from people that live in countries like that. And I hope they expand it to every region that needs it as soon as possible. Anyway, what are your thoughts on everything discussed today? Do you agree with ARK's monetization practices, and have you bought any cosmetics yet? Please share in the comments, as I read all of them. And as always, thanks for watching till here. So anyway, y'all, in today's personal note, I just wanna say that I'm absolutely addicted to Ark Raiders, and I got some great content in the works. Actually, both Huge the Finals and Ark Raiders videos are inbound, and maybe even something different, so stay tuned. I've also made a couple of changes when it comes to my video making process, and I hope it all works out well, cause that's what YouTube is about after all, right? Testing out what works and what doesn't. But anyway, I won't waste any more time. So I hope you're doing well, and as always, thank you for watching till the very end, and I'll see you next time. Peace.